think. Yeah, I'm gonna call it vlog 3. Just finished up a 5.2 mile walk slash run. I walked for the first part of it because I've been feeling a little under the weather. And I think that is primarily because I did cupping, and there's a thing called massage flu. And massage flu, not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So basically, massage flu happens whenever you get a long, hard massage, or from any time you are releasing, it's very warm, releasing the toxins in your knots, in your muscles, in your fascia. And what it will do is it will cause localized inflammation. And because you're getting all those nasties out into your bloodstream again, it causes your lymphatic system to kick in overdrive to try and drain everything out. And you're supposed to hydrate and electrolyte heavily after that. And I didn't do any of that. None of it. Realize you're probably not going to be able to hear anything, so getting closer. So just did a run. I did a back and arm day. Prior to that, I did some pull-ups. I did some shoulder work. Hence why I have all the cups up there, is because I was having really bad headaches. And what happens is, if I'm not careful, I will build up too much tension in there from focusing on middle back, not middle upper back, and for lower back. So picture like lats, rhomboids, and middle and lower traps, not middle and upper traps. And focusing on these areas up here, so doing things like face pulls, doing things like really wide grip rows. Instead, I was focusing on like mid grips and things of that ilk. And because of that, I was developing a lot of tension. And it's also, I really struggle with stretching that part of my back. Just everyone says you can, kind of lock an arm over and then go in the opposite direction, but it never seems to really help. So I may have to figure out something else to do, but we'll see. And yes, I am aware this is an absolute butt ton of sugar, but I'm gonna hydrate, and it's kind of my guilty pleasure. I love these things. Let's see. It is getting kind of late, so I'm gonna head home, see if I can't get some sup. I don't think I have any chicken. I really wanted something that was a leaner cut of meat, just because sometimes the heavier, fatter cuts of meat seem to upset my stomach a little more with the SIBO. So kind of pushing through that. And then tomorrow is Thursday. I've got a doctor's appointment to fill up a pit and tooth. I'm going to be training one of my friends who was really, really fit. Like, she was damn fit. And she had a whole bunch of surgeries go on, just absolute ass ton of surgeries. And got a little out of shape. And she's like, I don't know where to start going on this whole fitness journey. And I was a personal trainer for 4 years, and I still personal train, and I love teaching people about these things. So excited. So pumped about it. So gonna be getting her going on the fitness, almost spilled my Gatorade, fitness path tomorrow. And I am going to be getting some new things for my SIBO in the mail. I'm going to be getting some enteric coated oregano oil, which basically means that it's going to survive through the stomach and down into the digestive tract of the small and large intestine, because it's enteric coated. And it's delivering, I think, cavacrol, which is from oregano, and thymol, which is from thyme, the herb. I forget what the dosage is of it, but it's, I believe, a Made in America brand. So I'm pretty stoked about it. And then after that gets done, then I also have some, and I'll admit I'm very nervous about this, but I have some allicin coming in, and it's a very specific form of allicin. So for SIBO, methane dominant, they recommend that you take allicin. Now, the problem with taking allicin is you're supposed to take Alisure, not allicin. The reason being is if you just take garlic, which is what allicin is from, then it'll upset your stomach. If you take allicin, it'll upset your stomach. If you take Alisure, what happens is it delivers, it's like Alisure 23. Specifically, Alisure 23 is in Alimed and Alimax. Those are the brand names, AliSure and AliMax, and it delivers their proprietary blend of allicin called AliSure 23. And supposedly it gets around the whole upset in your stomach because it doesn't deliver a derivative of allicin, which is actually what the allicin is apparently being delivered in other ones. It's actually delivering straight pre-made allicin to your digestive tract where it's needed. Now, I'm not sure if those are going to upset my stomach. They recommend that you only do them for 2 weeks and then you cycle off onto something else like berberine, neem oil, NEEM oil, oregano oil, and then after 2 weeks of one of those, then you go back for a total of 4 weeks. That's with the, I believe, AliSure, I think. I want to say technically the range that they gave whenever I did the National Institute of Health research was 4 to 8 weeks, 8 being the absolute max. Most people recommended only 4 weeks of oregano oil or AliSure, just because those two can, especially the oregano oil, it's an antibiotic, basically. It's a concentrated natural antibiotic, and it will eat through a lot of the good bacteria in your gut, not just the bad ones. And the ones we're trying to get rid of is actually an archaea, which is technically an older form of bacteria, I believe, but it's still in that wheelhouse. And so once I get through that and get done with it, then hopefully after about 4 total weeks of cycling off of berberine, because berberine stopped being effective right now, it just feels kind of like iffy, and I'm going to have to stop by the store because it's only, what is it, $7.27, give or take. I'm going to have to stop by the store and grab some kefir, because that's been helping, and go from there. So if any of you guys ever have SIBO, I hope you don't, but if you do, kefir has been helping me, and BioGaia, I've been taking 2 different varieties. I just finished up, I have 1 more dose technically, so I'll be finishing up like tomorrow, of the Lactobacillus reuteri, I think it's 17938 strain, and then it has 1 more for strong bones. The one I'm cycling onto, you let dissolve in your mouth instead of chewing it up. You let dissolve in your mouth, and that one is the L. reuteri 17938, and then it has another strain that combats halitosis, and I want to say gingivitis. Basically, it makes your teeth stronger because you actually have a mouth biome, which is kind of cool. I didn't know that. So you have a mouth biome up there, and that helps to promote healthier breath, better smelling breath, so that whenever you go in to kiss some fancy lady, that she doesn't want to be like, get the fuck away from me, you're creepy. Hell no. And instead she's like, get them sexy lips over here, boy. So that's the plan on that. And other than that, just got to pick up the kefir. I might pick up some chicken and call it a day. So yeah, hybrid athlete, here we go. Anti-aging, here we go. I would say lower sugar, but I'm having this guy and it's full of sugar. But in general, I am having less sugar, so that's a positive. So lower sugar, here we go. And rocking and socking. Anyway, catch you guys around, and toodles!